October 11th, 1923, three brothers tried to rob train number 13 at tunnel number 13. The robbery failed. 4 men were murdered, and the 3,100-foot tunnel later gained a haunted reputation. I walked it from end to end and left most of the tunnel audio untouched. Listen closely. So today I'm heading down to infamous Tunnel 13 along the California-Oregon border. The reason why I say infamous is back in 1923, a train robbery which left 3 men dead happened at this site. And the reason I'm investigating is not only because it's neat history, but also because it's supposed to be haunted. As I make my way down to this tunnel, here's a little bit of history. Tunnel 13 was bored through the Siskiyou Mountains, which was actually the hardest part of the Pacific line that ran between Oregon and California. The reason why it was so difficult was that it had to climb very steep grades, follow extremely sharp turns, and face deep winter snow. When done, the tunnel was roughly 3,100 feet, and it was completely open in 1887. Near the north portal of the tunnel stood a little railroad settlement. The settlement was called Siskiyou Station, and it had places for the crew and the trains that were working the grade. Here's a little bit about the train robbery. On October 11th, 1923, the DeAutremont brothers came here to rob the Southern Pacific train, number 13. Kind of funny is it's engine 13 on tunnel 13. That was just so funny. They knew that it stopped at the north portal to remove the helper engine and to test its brakes, because at this point it just got done doing a heavy climb. Roy and Hugh forced the locomotive all the way through the tunnel. Ray waited for the train at the far end with dynamite. They were after the mail car, and unfortunately the postal clerk for that day was Elvyn Dougherty. So Elvyn locked himself inside the mail car, but the brothers wanted to get in. They used an entire box of dynamite, which just ripped the mail car to shreds, killing Elvyn. After the explosion, the tunnel filled with fire and smoke. Brakeman Coyl Johnson came forward, believing that the locomotive's boiler had exploded. He was shot as he emerged from the far portal. Engineer Sidney Bates and fireman Marvin Seng were also killed. It is these deaths that is the basis for the tunnel being haunted. Visitors have claimed that they hear footsteps and feeling of being followed. The brothers were expecting cash and gold, but the mail car carried neither. The brothers hid in the Siskiyou Mountains for nearly 2 weeks, and finally they were able to slip away. But they left a lot of evidence behind. Forensic scientist Edward Oscar Henrich examined a pair of coveralls. He noticed Douglas fir pitch and sawdust linked the owners to logging work. A faded registered mail receipt hidden in one of the pockets carried Roy DeAutremont's signature. Over 2 million wanted posters were distributed. Hugh was recognized in the Philippines, and Ray and Roy were found in Ohio in 1927. All 3 were sentenced life in prison. So there it is. Infamous Tunnel 13. Allegedly haunted. Oh, religious candles. Because look at the graffiti, a lot of rust on it. I'm not going to be talking much while I'm walking through the tunnel. I'm going to give some observations as I'm going through, but I mainly want you to listen to the background if you hear something that I'm not hearing. There we go. So that you know, my camera light's at max power right now. Look at that. So one of the claims of a haunting in here is people hear voices. I don't know. That might be because of the highway, because this big truck goes by or something like that. It kind of does a weird reverberation. And it can sound like a voice. Who knows? Here's a reinforced section of the tunnel. You can see the steel. So the steel actually runs all the way down, kind of like a culvert. Marker on the side. Oh, now we're getting into the demon stuff. See? Well, 15 plus 00, so. Must have been surveyed from that end. Now, what interests me about this tunnel is the sheer length of it, and there's no little alcoves anywhere along its entire length for a person to hide in if a train did come by. Got some leakage coming down from up there. Did you see it? Right there. Yeah. I am wondering if that strange resonance is the reason why people think it's haunted. Wow, you can see the track is starting to corrode heavily. Has not been used in a long time. See. And it started to collapse or cave in there. Oh wow, I'm getting hit by water. Look at the stalactites. That's cool. Knowing that this is looks like an abandoned line, I think it would be a lot of fun to get one of those carts that you can put on the track and pedal along. A lot of water coming down on this one. Wow, that's a lot of water. You can see where it came through the shotcrete. Well, that's it. Let's walk through that tunnel. I didn't see or hear anything, but who knows? It might have been caught on recorder. So what I am going to do, I've told myself I'm going to start using my Patreon a little bit more. I'm going to put the audio only of the walk through the tunnel uninterrupted. You'll actually get to hear the actual commentaries and stuff that we're saying through the tunnel, because we're going to go ahead and walk through again and head back to the vehicle. On the way through the tunnel, I was just giving what information I was able to find on it. And with that, catch you guys in the next one.